Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. In the last episode, we went through the majority of the world of Erdrea and unlocked the majority of the silver doors. And in this episode, we are going to be unlocking yet another one. We are not going to be able to unlock all of them because of Sniffelheim, just yet. And, well, I mean, we could go get the one in the battleground, but, oh, my voice is giving it already. But, yeah, we won't be doing that. For now, though, we are going to be, I guess, getting the one over here already in Slime Islands, or I guess the Insula Orientalis. But first and foremost, what we are going to go do is use the Calamus Flute and go to those exclamation marks on the map. So the reason why I'm not going over to the King's Barrow just yet is because we don't have the necessary equipment to go. We don't have the necessary, I guess, skills to go do what exactly Sylvando's dad told him to do, which is use the Executioner. The reason being, for them to do that pet power, you need Sylvando to have Metal Slash, and Hendrik needs to have Hatchet Man. And for Sylvando, that is about 25 skill points away from us. And for Hendrik, that is about 23 skill points away. So, yeah, we are very much not available to do that just yet. If you all have been working on swords for Hendrik, although I don't know why you would be, or if you've been working on swords for, not swords for Hendrik. If you've been working on axes for Hendrik, and if you've been working on swords for Sylvando, then you are in luck. You can go ahead and go do that right now. However, since I have not been doing that, I am very much not able to, go do the request that Sylvando's Poppy told us to go do. These guys are chasing us, I believe. Oh, they stopped chasing us. Okay, cool. Anyways, yes, the Zvadris Railway Station is where another one of these seedlings is. So let's go ahead and tap our hand on this thing. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I would avoid, by the way, I would avoid going to Phenomenon to go do that quest, although that one is kind of barely manageable, but it is almost entirely out of our realm of possibilities, I guess, to do that. It is just out of reach. I tried it like 2 times. I tried recording that episode like twice. Couldn't do it. Then I went to go try it a 3rd time, but this time going over to another area, which was Octagonia. Still couldn't do it. Those boss fights right now are very tough. So I'd say maybe prep yourself a little bit more before going out and just, being like, oh, I could take on these boss fights. Oh, I can help out Erdrea just yet. You can't do it if you're under leveled. You can't do it if you don't have the manpower to be able to do it.
All of a sudden, didn't she? Could dressing her up like that be the key to getting through to where Kalasmos is?
Yes.
I suspect it might.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions. First, we need to see what the next seedling has to show us.
Sounds good. And anyways, we will use our Calamus Flute one more time to go over. Well, actually, no, I might do it 2 times if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go over to that last spot, but I also kind of want to go over to the battleground, which is right next door to the last one, to go get that key. And also, I cannot believe, or I don't know if it did, or if it would have, or if it just didn't ever. The way I'm describing this is terrible. I don't know if I ever slept at the battleground campsite, but I can't fly over to the battleground. I can't zoom over to the campsite to skip a lot of the dungeon. So I'm gonna have to go through that dungeon all over again, and that is going to be a pain in the ABCDE. So yeah, I'm going to probably be annoyed if I have to go through that entire thing, but it is for one of the ultimate key silver door spots. Is there any treasure behind? No, just making sure. I haven't really been doing that at the railway stations, but I believe there's one spot that does have that. And I feel like I've maybe missed it. The wormwood. Oh, right. You all remember the recipe book that we got at the Tower of Lost Time, right? I would recommend, if you have the ability to be able to upgrade them, go ahead and do it right now. Even if you do not get a good score, even if you fail it, it's better to do that because specifically with those weapons, you can never fail them, if that makes sense. Each and every time that you try to make them, for the time being at least, you will get them starred, which means perfected. So yeah. If you have any of those weapons on your party that you feel like, I don't feel like I'm prepared yet to upgrade it because I feel like I'm going to mess it up. Don't worry. You'll get the best stats you possibly can for it. You don't really have to worry about getting it perfect until you get to the last, the last step of all of the ultimate weapons, which we probably won't get for a while. Okay, it looks like all 4 of them are on the Bag of Cetacea, and looks like they're going over to Kalasmos. And that seems to be where they fought Kalasmos. Yeah, we are nowhere near ready to fight Kalasmos.
That was Cetacea we saw, wasn't it? Flying toward the Dark Star. I suppose that means she really was the key to breaking through to the Dark One.
But what exactly do we need to do to dress her up like the old heroes did?
Why does Veronica have no outfit?
In another pickle, are we?
Huh?
It's kind of weird that she doesn't have a specific outfit on right now.
Where did you spring from?
If you're looking to give Cetacea a little more oomph, you'll be needing the help of the sage, Serenica.
Okay.
But to do that, you'll need to find her, of course, which will require another memory.
I know where to get that memory, and I know where Serenica is,
the seedlings.
but I won't open my mouth just yet. I'll let it play out.
Come a little closer, would you, Veronica, dear? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Huh?
Yes. You're not quite as you should be, are you?
True.
Why does that matter?
Here, pop this on for me.
All right, so what is that supposed to do? Oh, is this where we get this? Oh, I was wondering where we would get this, huh? Okay, cool.
Veronica, honey? Is it really you? Well, I'll be.
No wonder she wasn't in an outfit. That's why. I was like, what happened to the outfit? But yeah, we finally got Serena back. No, my bad. Veronica
Serena,
back.
Join your sister over here, will you?
Yeah, Veronica is up to her, I guess to her regular size, that she should be.
As I'm sure you're well aware, your destiny is to guide the luminary. When the two of you get together and pray with all your hearts, well, then miracles can happen.
Yes, we've seen that.
But this wasn't possible with Veronica in her reduced state.
Who are you? Who are you, really?
Give it a second, Serena.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destinies? I'll need you to pray like you've never prayed before. Can you do that for me?
All right, you two, go for it. Kind of ironic with Serena dressed like that, but it's okay. We just need them to be praying. That is all. Oh, how nice. They kind of resemble a tree. So, I don't know if this is like alluding to something specific, but I guess I'll maybe spill the beans a little bit. This does kind of give us a new pet power that we can do between these two.
What could this mean?
Probably story related, but this is one of the only ways that we can get Veronica back to her old state or her old body.
Come closer, luminary. The tree has something to show you.
That is rather interesting. The two party members that we have that are females turned into a fucking tree? Insane. Go ahead, show me. What you gotta show me? Oh, okay. I was wondering when we would get to see this cutscene.
Morcant, wherefore wouldst thou?
So, the phrase he said, it's not like where are you or something like that, or where would you or something like that. That's not what that means. It's the same kind of situation as I'm sure you all are well aware with Romeo and Juliet if you all paid attention in school. Where she says, "Wherefore art thou?" It's not saying like "Where are you?" It's saying "Why are you?" Or like "Why?" Like why is this? Why is this like the way it's supposed to be? Like why did this happen this way? So when Erdrick said that, it's not like a, "Oh, Morcant, where are you?" No, it's like a "Why? Why did you do this?"
Lo, it doth burn black within me. So this is the might of the Dark
Honestly,
One.
props to the Dragon Quest creators, each and every one of them, for being very good with their history in general when it comes to like how English used to be spoken. That's very, very, very smart of them. But yeah, that's what happened to the hero. That's what happened to the former luminary. Awful.
Of all the low down.
Betrayed by the very man he trusted most.
It's not very nice having
That's
that
how
happen.
the luminary of legend died? The poor thing.
The person you trust the most sometimes will do
The
that.
tree is still glowing, I see. I rather think it might have more to
Not
show
everybody's
you.
like that, but sometimes it does happen. It's a shame. Good thing that there's more to show. Why did we go all the way back here? We were literally touching the tree, man. Go ahead, show us part 2 of the story, man. They had literally defeated Kalasmos.
No weapon save the sword of light may end the Dark One's
Yeah,
life.
but since they don't have a luminary at that point.
Used. No luminary now. Only he may wield. Thus cannot kill, but can imprison. Serenica.
That's interesting that he's such an old creature and he's still going strong.
Friends, lend me thy powers, that I might bind him and banish him forever.
The claw? No. That's kind of what they sound like. But yes, this is basically how Erdwin's lantern was created. In case you all were like, where did it even come from? Cotton Eye Joe moment. Yeah, that is why the big red star in the sky has been there the entire time. It's just been, I guess, Kalasmos, his little confinement.
What now, Serenica? What doth the future hold for thee?
The Sword of Light belongeth with the World Tree. I mean to bear it thence. Thereafter, I shall venture forth upon a quest. I shall seek him out. I shall find him.
Morkant? Or Erdwin? I gotta be careful with names because some names are not the ones that I'm thinking of, because there's Erdwin,
my love,
and then there's
I will be
Erdrick
reunited
from
with thee.
Dragon Quest
I
3.
swear it.
2, 1? I'm not quite sure how it works with them, if I'm being honest. It's interesting. She went over to the Snarefelt's library. Nice. That is a really good sword that she has on her hands. I don't know if we have access to that sword right now, but that is a pretty good sword that she has right now. I believe that sword is... It's one of two swords. I can't quite remember. It might be the sword of... No, it's not. Okay.
I need only shatter it, and...
But yeah, it seems like Serenica also came to the exact same outcome of, oh, well, this is how it should work. But that, if I'm being honest,
Wherefore?
that is a very, very good sword that she has.
Am I not strong enough?
Like, that sword could very well give, like, the Sword of Light a decent run for its money. It's not, like, as strong as it, but it comes close.
Would that I might have seen thy face but once more before I passed.
It's a shame. I think she was maybe looking for Erdwin in the past. But this is why I kind of cut out my commentary very early on in part 3 of Dragon Quest, because I accidentally revealed the gender of the timekeeper. So I was like, yeah, when she, and I was like, oh shoot, hang on, let me cut it back. And those ruins that are in the Celestial Sands now make a lot more sense now, don't they? If you were to go back and, you know, explore the Celestial Sands all over again, those ruins would make a lot more sense to you. Or those, yeah, ruins. I was gonna say ruins, but ruins are the things that, like, witches make. Ruins are
final resting place.
the things engraved on walls. So yeah. Erdwin, unfortunately, was backstabbed by his best friend. Serenica died, unable to be able to continue looking for Erdwin, or maybe Morkant, I'm not quite sure. And she was turned into the timekeeper.
You've given the luminary the guidance he needed.
Oh, finally, she's in her outfit.
We saw it too. We saw what happened to Serenica. What she became.
She's still there, you know. Up in that tower. And she still holds the key to defeating the Dark One.
How come you know about all this stuff, anyhow? Didn't it all happen centuries ago?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the thing.
indeed, my inquisitive young friend. Perhaps I had better show you.
Here we go. So in case you all were wondering who the Seer was, well...
Huh? What? You?
Yeah. It's a lot to take in.
Yes, me. Morkant. Erdwin's erstwhile companion.
It gets a little tricky from this point forward, because there's a little bit of explaining that needs to be done. You can't talk with your party to be like, oh, shoot, like, oh, whoa, why is he here? Of all people, who of all the scumbags, who of all the bitches. No. But, yeah, it gets a bit tricky, so I guess just talk to him.
There was a voice, you see. A voice inside my head. As Erdwin raised his sword to smite the Dark One, it spoke to me. Strike him down, it said. Kill him, and I will grant you power beyond your wildest dreams. I tried to close my heart to those intoxicating words, but before I knew what was happening, my friend lay at my feet. The Dark One's power filled me, corrupted me, poisoned my mind. I became Mordigan.
Damn.
But even then, a part of me held out against the darkness. In time, it took on its own form, and that is who stands before you now. Now Mordigan is defeated, and so I too must fade. But I have one last prophecy for you before I go.
All right.
The Timekeeper awaits you, Luminary. In a place north of the World Tree, the power of the Watchers will take you there.
The Watchers?
Now, go and give the Dark One our hiding, and bring this story to an end at last.
Okay. Our way.
There he goes. I guess we'd better get moving, huh? Sounds like we need to go see the Watchers.
I kind of don't want to go see the Watchers, but I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Mighty Magic Burst. That is what we learned. Don't worry, they don't turn into trees again. That is not what happens. But what essentially happens is, I don't even know if we have that for Veronica just yet, but Veronica, I believe, will learn an attack, or if she already has it, then she has it. But Veronica will learn an attack called Magic Burst. We haven't even gotten into that just yet. But what that does is essentially, it is a, how do I explain it? It uses up all your MP, all of it, but in exchange, it does an incredibly powerful attack, like a boom, but on everything on the field, and it's just incredibly powerful, I guess is the best way I could say it. But Mighty Magic Burst, what it does is uses all of Serena and Veronica's MP to do one giant magic burst. So using up both of their MP, doing an incredibly powerful attack. High risk, high reward. But yeah, that is what we can do. That is one of the only ways that we can get Veronica as her, I guess, in her regular body again. So if you all were like, oh, when are we ever going to get Veronica in her old body? We're never going to get Veronica in her old body back. She's forever like this, but the best thing that we can do is just use Mighty Magic Burst. And if you want to see her, I guess, in her old body, then that's the best you can do. The Haven of Boah is over this way. I don't know why I took a very long way to go there. I think I probably just could have just used Zoom to go over there, but it's fine. I probably could have just gone to the battleground as well to get that last key. But I'll hold off. Ooh, you are somebody to talk to. Is you Luminary? Okay. Tower of Serenica? Not no, but no. Tower of Mural. Wall picture, middle village. I know where it is, but like the game's probably like, oh, you have to go talk to this person. So go over to the mural, guys. I don't know if I mentioned it. I feel like I did. And I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself and I'm going to sound stupid for doing so. But I will reiterate it one more time just in case I didn't, because I was just letting a lot of cutscenes happen. But I should probably correct something, which was in one of the many episodes of the Fortress of Fear, which is when I said my friend was telling me about Fine Sense. It was actually a Celestial Skein, which is an item that we get later on. I don't know if we get it or not. I'm doing this a lot more quickly because I was like, oh, maybe I said it already. But yeah, it was Celestial Skein because Skein is something that is material, you know.
Seedlings found.
But
Guidance granted.
Yeah. It's celestial skein. Skeins are the things that my friend told me about.
Old scent. Familiar. Elder? Scent of Morkant. Well?
Yeah, we tell them everything that we know.
Suspected, but did not know. Morkant's sorcery was great. Greatest, perhaps. But his heart, torn.
Yeah, okay.
Never satisfied. Always craving more. More power. Too much. Now you go to meet with Serenica. Gift for you.
All right, what is the gift that you're going to give me? Oh, or do you mean that she's going to give us a gift? Oh, no, you're going to give us the Wheel of Time. Oh, that's right. You will have it in... Oh, right. Even if I would have gone over to the tower. Ah, you're right. I was putting the horse before the... I don't know how that phrase goes, so I'm just going to stop myself before I embarrass myself even more.
Serenica's tower, will it?
Thank you very much, Elder Eagletap.
Send regards to Serenica. Eagle taps. Regards.
And then you be going back to sleep? True. I still think it's interesting how these guys are like a mixture of looking like Mr. Popo, but also as Boo. Because they have like the face of Mr. Popo, but they have like the little antenna thing like Majin Buu. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they have statues of all the heroes of the past. Serenica, Erdwin. This is Drustin, I believe. Yeah, Drustin. And this is Morkant. I should give you all a bit of information as to their appearance. I don't know if I should preface this with saying spoilers or not, but it's just a bit of information, I guess. And this kind of ties along with a game that is going to be coming out sometime soon, which is Dragon Quest III 2D Remade, I believe is the name of it. I don't know. It's a mouthful if I'm being honest. But yeah, that game is coming out sometime like very soon. Right now it is August 1st, not August 1st, September 1st. And it should be coming out somewhere around this time. But the appearance of all of these heroes of the past, you know, the Luminary of the past, Serenica, Drustin, and Morkant, are of one of the many party members, or I guess characters that you can have in your party of Dragon Quest III. So yes, that is where they get their appearances from. They look strikingly similar. Like if you were to look up the sprite work for that game, for all the possible characters that you can have, they all look strikingly similar to their Dragon Quest III their inspirations. Yeah, Serenica looks like I don't even know the names of like the types of roles that they play, but like she looks exactly like a certain character, probably like a healer of sorts. Justin looks like a warrior type, and Morgan just looks like a type of mage. But yeah, that is, I guess, what I wanted to mention. Since we've now seen all of them by name, be it by the statues there, or like by the game telling you like, oh, these are the names of them, this is what happened with them, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to do that, or say that. But I also wanted to be on the safe side before I was like, you know,
come on, laddie, we've a date with destiny.
Before everybody was like, oh well, you did it, you said it before everything was mentioned, Bob, you know. Anyways, this is a lot more of a chill episode than I was planning on doing, because like I said, I tried recording this like 2-3 times. It did not go well. I was jumping the gun. I still don't know what that phrase is. Putting the horse before the something. I don't know. But yeah, I like this as an episode more than what I was originally doing. I'm so glad that I did this first. I don't know what else I can tell you all. Other than just, we're just going all the way back up to meet the Watcher, but this time we know it's Serenica. Nothing else to do other than just go up over here. Just wait for these gears to take us upwards. What is the correct way to go? Oh, it looks like there's only one way to go either way. I don't believe there's any new chests in here, so let's just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. This time we will not be going back in time. There is no need, as we have already done what we needed to do. But we do need to poke your brain a little bit, Watcher, Serenica. You do need to pick your brain a little bit for information. Go ahead. Tell us what you know.
Are you Serenica?
Serenica? This is not a name I know. State your purpose here.
The Dark One has returned, and, well, we need you to give us the power to save the world.
Save the world?
Yeah?
Do you remember this, Serenica? This was your flute.
Man, that was your whale.
I know it. But from where? The memory is faint, but... Yes. It is.
You got 4 fingers, I just realized.
And yet, the flute I remember was different. Mightier.
Mightier, interesting. Nice. Nothing changed, but it's stronger, I guess.
It can play but one melody, but it is a great one, a sacred one, a song of awakening, a song handed down through
I started recording at 1 in the morning, and now it is almost 4. I'm so glad that my frustrations have turned into joy because this is a lot better. I like the song that always plays when we summon Cetacea.
Rejoice! Rejoice! The time is come! Arise! Awaken, Holy One!
We offer unto you the skies.
Interesting.
Fly free once more! Arise! Arise!
I never get tired of hearing the little jingle, the little theme that plays on the Calamus flute. It is always so nice to hear. And I'm so glad that, Dragon Quest decided, oh, let's make it this. Very nice, peaceful, and beautiful. Something that I never get tired of hearing. It's kind of like the music that plays in Dragon Quest VIII's Shadow World, or whatever it's called. Something like that. That area, the music there is so beautiful. Same thing with the music that plays in the Calamus flute. It's honestly a really cool scene, if I'm being honest. It's nice to know that the timekeeper also remembers the words to be said. We do be putting the giant laser into the sky from our Sword of Light. Or not from our Sword of Light, we just kind of earn the Sword of Light. We do be hitting Cetacea right above us. And Cetacea do be getting her upgrade. I believe Cetacea's a female. I don't remember. But yeah, Cetacea finally gets a proper upgrade. Gets armor. And gets a unicorn horn. It's honestly pretty sick. And then her pupils change. We do be pimping out our whale. I might name the episode "Pimping the Whale." Oh, nice. We're out of the Tower of Lost Time. Or the Tower of Time.
Oh, Cetacea, darling, you're looking just fabulous. A vision. Literally.
Long have I waited, since the time of Erdwin, since the last great clash with Kalasmos.
That should be Cetacea speaking now.
She spoke to us.
Oh, nice. It is a she. I'm so glad I got it right.
I think she's trying to tell us something.
But know this. The Dark One is powerful beyond imagining. A trial awaits you. Beneath once mighty Tzvartzrust. A means to test thy mettle ere the final fight begins. Go to him. Go to Drustin.
You are speaking very slow, but thank you nonetheless for telling me what to do.
And when the time comes, when you would pierce the wall that guards him, I stand ready to serve thee.
A wee practice scrap or two before the main event sounds like just what we need.
Rab, if only it was that
I
simple.
reckon we could do worse than pay Svardsrust a visit.
He's right. This is one battle we can't be too prepared for. Let's go get fighting fit before we take him down.
Yeah. So basically, this is the game's version of telling you you are too weak at the moment to even want to do something. So you should probably go ready up. One way of doing it is going over to Svardsrust and doing the trials with Drustin. Another way is grinding a lot of metal enemies, which it might be that time to do that if I'm being honest. This is the part of the game where you got to get your shit in gear. You got to get everything ready. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, you need to ready up. Yeah, we now have our improved version of our whale. Let's freaking go. But yeah, even everything in the game is telling you, go get ready because you are not ready yet. Where should we go? I don't know if there's anywhere that we haven't gone just yet. There is south of Hado that we haven't gone to yet, but that is frighteningly close to the star, and we are not ready to go fight Kalasmos at all. Yeah, nowhere near ready. So I will go over this way. And I guess we'll end the episode off after this or something. But yeah, I guess maybe I'll do some grinding off screen. My go-to way of grinding is going into the Hado volcano and fighting the metal enemies. Specifically the metal hands. Because those give a good amount of XP. Because metal slimes, they're not that great when it comes to XP. Liquid metal slimes would be pretty nice, but I feel like they're not doing as much. These guys are kind of a nuisance to fight. I'm not going to fight one, but he is there, I guess, nonetheless. I don't think there's anything here specifically to get. You can use the nose for treasure. Oh, there is one piece of treasure. One piece is real. But, yeah, what I'm going to say is my go-to way is just doing that. But probably not the best way, but it is the way that I went about grinding when I was in my save file. Where is the treasure chest? Oh, here it is. Cool. 3 pieces of Technicolor Dream Cloth. Awesome. But yeah, this is where the area I was telling you all about a while back, where it was like, oh, this person in between like Gallipolis and Hodo was like, oh, if you want to like show that you're real top, you want to show that you're him, go ahead and fight those guys until you find one of those the leaders of these guys, a general. And when you do that, I will give you your reward, all that stuff. But yeah, it's basically just a rarefied version of this enemy. I don't really like these guys, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I guess this is your call to go do your training. Go do your training arc. Go do your time skip arc, if I'm being honest. This means I'm going to go train. I'm going to go fight a lot of metal enemies off screen. So I expect you all to do the same. Go for once, I guess, without my guidance. Go do the best that you can to level up. I highly recommend not doing stuff specifically when it comes to story progression, like specifically Octagonia or Sniffleheim or Phenomenon, because those are a little bit out of way. They're like almost tangible, but not yet, which is why I'm letting you all know you should probably go grind. So, thus begins the training arc. Best of luck. Best of luck finding your metal slimes and whatnot, or metal hands. If you need to know how to fight them again, the way that you fight them or take them out a lot more easily, if they don't run on the very first turn of the battle, that is, you can use Eric's Critical Claim. It immediately does like 300, 400 damage to each metal enemy. And Jade with her lightning. I don't know what it's called, but I'll go ahead and show you on the character builder where it is. Spears, it's over here, and lightning thrust. That does critical hits onto metal enemies as well. So those are your go-to ways of knocking out metal enemies that are a nuisance and preventing them from running away after like 1 or 2 turns. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go to the nearest save point possible, and I'm going to go grind. Again, you all do the same. Good luck. Next time on Dragon Quest, I expect you all to be, I don't know, maybe 5 levels higher. 3, 5 levels, I don't know. But, yeah, I guess that is your homework for Dragon Quest. And so, I guess until next time, I'll see you all then. And maybe I can finally go get those last 2 ultimate key things. Anyways, see you all then.